Hi, this is Hi Bob Poor Bob, and we're about to play some Ultimate General Civil War.
Hello and welcome back. So, I decided that I would go ahead and rebuild my whole army. You know, just because I can, I guess. So, I have completely gotten everything back to basics here. Rebuilt my best 12 units here, my second best 12 units, my third best 12 units, and then the 16 units that aren't very good, just low level. So, yeah, like over half of my army has max on morale and stamina. Looking pretty good. Because you can add 5 to that if this guy was actually perked for it. So 63 and 65 firearms. So and melee is looking pretty good. Got a 48 and 43. That's not bad. Of course, you start getting down here and get into. Yeah, these guys actually have the 61 because of the extra 5 from the general, but still pretty comparable. Obviously, they would have it. They have a couple less firearms and a couple less melee than the guys above them. These guys are quite a bit lower, obviously. Yeah, their efficiency is way down. Everything's pretty basic on these guys, but it turned out pretty good. Quite a bit of men. We now have 143,000 men, and they make a like a 50% 2-star with a no bar colonel now, so that's pretty good. We got tons of generals, like no problem at all with generals. I can make if I use some of these better generals that I have, I can actually make these guys 3-star, which is pretty cool. I don't know if that guy does. No, not quite. Is it 99? Yeah. But I have Lee can do it. This guy can do it, and Albert Johnson can do it. So that's pretty cool that I can make 3-star infantry. Of course, if I got that guy up, got my General War Bob up a little bit, he'd be able to do it too, which would be kind of cool. I could have several 3-star units, but I don't think there's any reason to. They're pretty much stacked out at this point. I don't need that much more. So we've got a bunch of 5, 7, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 3-star artillery, 2 3-star cav, and 7 3-star snipers. So we're doing pretty good for 3-star units. Those guys are just like middle of the road guys. They were just what I had left over from topping everybody off. I went ahead and went to 650 on the melee cav. I went ahead and split out my telescopic sights into 4 units of around 250. These ones had to be a little bit lower, but it's kind of understandable. It's not that much lower. So I have almost 1,000 telescopic sight Whitworths now, and still only 211 Browns, but I'm not really too worried about the Browns. I don't really need this unit that badly, but if I need it, I'll be able to throw it in, maybe in the last battle or wherever. Should be a good addition there. We still have almost 100 grand, and I bought like 7,000 Richmonds and 5,000 infields. We could sell the Fayettevilles if we want to. They don't seem as good as like only 1,500 of them, and we could buy like a ton of something else. Yeah, they're almost the same value for 1,500 as almost 5,000 of those, so might be worth it. We went ahead and bought the men that we could get here. Once again, only for the meme. Don't ever do that. Probably buy infields or the Richmonds. Richmonds would probably be pretty good at this point. We have 4 units of Richmonds. That's pretty good. Pretty excited about that. We have almost enough to make another unit. We're like 80 short to make another unit, so we'll be able to do that. You know, depends on if this next battle, if they drop any, but if they don't, then we'll get them the battle after. After Gettysburg. I'm looking forward to Gettysburg. Brandy Station should be pretty easy. I've watched Pandakraut do it, and hopefully I'll be able to go in there and do it pretty easily. I'm pretty excited because, you know, that last battle, Salem Church, man, we completely destroyed it. Only took 600 casualties. It's like a pretty good record there. I don't know if it's would. I think I could do a little bit better. I think I could get almost probably like 500, maybe even 400 losses if I really was perfect with it. But I mean, that's basically perfect right there. Like, we had our guys in like 100% cover. Those are the only guys that really took very many shots, and besides that, it's just a little bit of melee damage here and there and stuff like that. And I'm gonna get into melee. Sorry, I'm just going to. Like, I could probably take a couple hundred less losses just by not doing melee, and a couple more than that 100 losses not if I just was really careful about a couple things that, I mean, I didn't play it fast or anything, but there's always those little things that you could improve on if you play it a couple times and get down some of the timings and things like that. So this is going to be a really short video. I just kind of wanted to show you guys, you know, where it's at. 1 second, I'll be right back. Okay, so this is what my army looked like after I got done. So, you have all the best units, next best units, units after that. I mean, these are actually the worst units. Then you have the middle units. You've got all the 10-pounders and all the other stuff that goes with it. All the 20-pound parrots, the 24-pound howitzers, snipers. And then we got our melee cav. I went ahead and took one of the melee cav. I actually broke it down, and I threw it in with a bunch of the 10-pound parrots to give them a bunch of melee stats, and just took like the best of the best, the 80 firearms there and things like that, and just used some of the better units to go ahead and dilute them out, and that's how I got as many good 3-star artillery as I could. With this, I just kind of went with a good 3-star, a good colonel, and then I just kind of put it up some, and then I went ahead and did do a few veterans on it just to keep it at 3 stars. Just because I figured if it's that close to a 3-star, it only cost me like 4,000 to make it a 3-star cav, and I was just like, that's not bad. I'm not worried about that little amount of money, and I've got 500 grand to start this off. So let's go ahead. So let's skip to the next one and see what it looks like, the next save. Okay, so I guess I didn't make very many saves this time. So basically what I did is I just sorted them all from best to worst. And then what I did is I ended up just like taking the best of these 24 units, and I went ahead and broke it down, and then I just topped all of these guys off, built another unit down here with whatever men I had left over, broke down all these guys, and then remade them, and then took the best guy from like down here and topped all these guys off then, and then used up whatever men I had left over in a unit just here, and then broke all of these guys down and then remade them, and then did the same with these guys. So these are the not as good guys that I have left. I've topped them all off, and then I had like 2,400 men left that I wasn't going to be able to use. So I took 100 men from it so that I'd have 100 here, and then everything else is 2,500. So I will have exactly the right number of men to make all these units. So it'll be the 12 here and then 4 more that I put on the next line. And then, see, I've topped up all these guys. I went ahead and added extra guns to all these. And what I'm going to do is I just break down all of them and then remake them, because now I know that they're all going to be 3-star with that many guns. So it's just a way to spread out the experience, make sure that, you know, I had plenty of experience and all that. I already have all these guys rebuilt. I'm a little sad I can't go quite to 250, but I mean, Whitworth telescopic sights are just hard to get a hold of, really. I don't know how many you get by this point in the campaign, but it can't be all that much over 1,000. It's probably like 1,100, 1,200 that you get by this point in the campaign, so I probably only lost about 200, probably even less, I'm not sure. But yeah, I feel pretty good about the numbers of them that I have, and I have 2 Whitworths. And I will be back in a second with pretty much the final one. I think, yeah. Okay, so here's the final one. I have all of this built, all of these built, those built. Yeah, I got all these 24-pound howitzers built out, and all the 10-pounder parrots with 3 stars. And so it comes to 6 units with 11 and 1 unit with 10 for the 24-pound howitzers. I think that's a pretty good number. 7 units, right around this size. It's not bad. I do want more 20-pound parrots, obviously. Like, you just don't ever get enough of them. Like, and I don't think I want like 3 9s. I mean 4 9s. I could probably build 4 9s. 1, 2. That would be 3 9s and an 8. That's just not enough to really warrant that. And, you know, a couple leftover 10-pound parrots. They can keep gaining experience or whatever, depending on the situation. There's all my snipers. Melee cav. And the leftovers of that. I'll be right back. Okay, so feel free to go ahead and leave the video if you want to at this point. It's just going to be going through everything that I've got at this point. So, 1st Division, we've got all these units. So we got Richmonds and Infields, and then the next one, obviously it's another group of infantry. Same stats as the last one. The 3rd Division, start having a little bit more, a little bit lower stats now. And 4th Division has the same stats as the 3rd Division. And 1st Division of this corps has a little bit lower stats again. And then this guy's really high for a, probably just put a low 2-star in charge of that. Use him on a unit so we can actually get him to the next thing. So there's those. 3rd Division. And 4th Division. Leftover units from that are over here. Just a few more of the exact same. And we come over here to 1st Division of 3rd Corps. And we have a bunch of 3-star artillery. Went with the extra ammo, firearms and accuracy, and extra shell and shot damage, along with greater accuracy. For the 24-pound howitzers, we went with ammo, stealth / cover, and extra canister damage and reload speed, just in case we get close enough to use that on them. Okay, and then we've got 3 20-pound parrots, which are really good. And then we got just some base level 10-pound parrots again. We got our melee cav. A couple of them are even 3-star, which is pretty cool. And we got 4 units of rifle cav. I went ahead and upgraded 2 of them to Spencer carbines at some point. That's pretty good, but I don't really need them for anything specifically, so doesn't seem like they're all that useful in most cases. And then we have all of our snipers. I'll probably go ahead and put that higher level Major General in charge of one of those, so we can go ahead and get him to the next star. And there we go. So as you can see, all these are Lieutenant Generals. And then we have another, I think, 3 Lieutenant Generals in here. 1, 2, 3. And then the number of Major Generals we have is a lot. I think we have 1 in charge of every single division. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have 22 Lieutenant Generals. 23? I think 23 Lieutenant Generals. And I think we have somewhere around 50 Brigadier Generals. Like 10 or so Colonels, 20 Lieutenant Colonels, and a handful of Majors. Okay, so the last thing we'll go ahead and go over is we'll just look at our weapons. We still have 12,500 Springfields just to have a few on that extra unit. 2,500 of them, 7,500, 17,500. We still have 15,000 Harbor's Ferries left over, even after making all those units. We almost have another unit of Richmonds. We've got 5,000 Springfields, 1861s, and just a few 1863s. Fayettevilles we can sell whenever we want. Make a pretty good chunk of cash off of them. We could go ahead and buy up the Harbor's Ferries that are on hand, or the Springfields, or the Enfields, but we still got this one battle, and we'll see whenever we get to the end of this battle at Brandy Station. And you guys have a good one, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello, and welcome back. Today we're going to be playing Brandy Station here on Ultimate General Civil War. It is a all AI battle, so might as well just hop on in and get the party started. Basically, we just have to defend this little bit of land here for 3 hours. We do have quite a bit of extra time at the end if we can hold out that long. Cover bonus 45%. That is really not very good. 50%. 25%. Wow, these are really not very good fortifications, are they? Ooh, that's really good. Yeah, that fort looks really good, but most of the rest of these are pretty terrible. Let's go for that one and that one. And then we'll leave these guys here. And we'll move these guys there. Gotta move these guys in a little bit. Don't want them hanging out there. This guy can stay like over here. Okay. Let's get this sped up here. Hopefully somebody will come at me kind of solo and we can get at him before he has a chance to do anything to us. Kind of want to just hold one of these forests, but with only 2 regular infantry units, just is not much infantry. Okay. See if we can't. I mean, certainly looks like we unloaded pretty good on him there. Okay, they're sighted over here. That's okay. Go ahead and give him a good what for. Ouch. That was a little painful. It was a good hit though with them. Not too bad there. He mostly came out ahead. Okay, go ahead and go like that. Oop. Come on. Hopefully. Well, that's not great. Should be able to just destroy them, right? Okay. I now kind of want you guys to fall back. Hopefully. Not get shot anymore. Please. It's pretty good. They're not too tired out either, so that's good. I think somebody's over here. Great. Okay, let's take these guys. Go back over this way. See if we can unload on them with a couple different guys all at once. Hopefully. Come on. Let's just go ahead and take them out. I hope these guys keep looking. Why didn't you ever go that way? Yeah, that's not particularly great. Yeah, that's not great either. Okay. See if we can't get a couple shots off on that guy. Go for that guy. Go ahead and charge in there maybe. Maybe that'll help some. Wow. We just had a bunch of guys killed and wounded all at once. That's a little crazy. Come on. Go ahead and leave him alone now, please. Thank you. Okay. Come on. Don't be dumb. Okay. Go ahead and dismount. And go sit. Come on. That guy's almost gone anyway, so he's not all that scary. Come on. That's not good. Come on. Yeah, that guy's not going to do very well. Good news is the other guy's doing really well. Kind of. They're losing quite a bit of artillery, though. It's not really what I wanted to do. Okay. Yeah, that's a little bit extreme, isn't it? Probably. Wow, these guys are just so hard to control. They really are. Just terrible units. And we still have like hours left. Evidently, I am terrible at this kind of battle. I don't even know where most of these guys are even going. All my captains seem to be injured. Wow. They did a lot of damage there to me. Even though I'm in the trees and all that, it just does not matter. I mean, we do not have much artillery left at all. Okay, seriously. Gotta come back this way. You can't be all the way out there, probably. We really need to dismount both of these guys. But I don't think they'll dismount. Okay, there we go. Come on. Go ahead and mount them. Fine. I'll charge them with a pair of units, I guess. See what happens. Probably nothing good. Yeah, this is probably not going to go very well either. They just have so many men compared to me. This is not what I'm good at all. They're just coming from, like, what is going on? It, like, would not let me target them at all. Holy moly. Like, there's just no stopping them. Whatever they want to do, they can do. They have twice as many units as I do. And they're better units, too. Like, all theirs are like 900 size, and mine are all 400 or 500, even to start out with. They outsize me. Wow. Surprised that I've even lasted as long as I have, to be honest. And they just keep running away. Cav is just so dumb. Makes me so mad. Great. Come on, seriously? And then you get flanked. And even once you're not flanked, you still just can't do damage. Wow, they just keep doing stupid things. I guess that's what's gonna protect us for now? I don't know what they're doing. They just seem to be being really stupid. Which is the only reason why I haven't already lost. Let's just take him out, maybe? I don't know if we'll even catch up to him hardly. Got in a melee, killing a ton of them. Wow, that's really good. Yeah, we're gonna start losing some artillery really soon, most likely. I would think. But we just killed like 300 or 400 of them. That's pretty good. This guy really did a good job of distracting them over here, it seems like. We only have an hour left. And we're definitely doing a pretty decent job against that guy. Maybe we can do a good job against these guys then. Seriously? Ghost Cav? Seriously. What are you guys doing? This game and its Ghost Cav just drive me up a wall. Mostly because they just don't make any sense a lot of the time. Okay. Keep going. You got this at this point, I think. We should be able to kill this guy. Right? Please? We haven't lost that yet. Come on, just like a couple more volleys. There we go. Okay. Now let's come back up here. Okay, that guy's gonna do good there, probably. Okay, let's go this way. Russell's kind of a problem, but this guy will pretty much put a stop to him, probably. Yeah, we need to go this way, probably. Be a really good idea. See if we can't get in there and get a melee on him. Certainly looks that way. Okay, how's everything going over here? Not great, but definitely could be worse. Okay. It's going alright. For now. Oh, we lost the flag, so to a charge, looks like. See if we can run them off now. We were down to our last cannon, pretty much. Okay. We just lost another guy. That's great. Okay, he's about to die. That's fine though. We don't need him right now. Okay. All we need is to recapture the thing there. Hopefully we can do that right here, right now. We got him on the retreat. That's good. Turn and face. A little bit better. We've got 9 minutes left to take it back. And I think if we take it back, we'll reset the contested timer. And we should be good at that point because we won't be able to lose in time, basically. I think. Unless we lose a lot more units than we already have. Then all bets are off. But hopefully that'll be the way it goes. Okay. 17 minutes left. I don't know how good a cover this gives, or if it gives any even. Yeah, we don't have very many men left over here. Let's go ahead and dismount. Oh, no, too late. Yeah, this doesn't give any cover, it looks like. So let's not hold there. That was good, though. It was a nice hit. Let's try to fall back a little bit over here. And I think we'll just win. Go ahead and dismount. Track them down and kill them, hopefully. Okay. Come on. Couldn't go that way. Okay. See if that does us any good. Looking pretty good to me. Okay, now turn more that way. And go like that. These guys are still just trading fire back and forth, I guess. Let's go there instead. Oh, that's not very good cover bonus at all, but not a lot we can do about that. Okay. And it is over. I'm done with that. We came out of it just fine. I didn't get any captures. I'm just glad to get out of this one, I think. I mean, they obviously outnumber us by a lot here. And that's pretty much all I care about is just getting out of this one. Would have liked to have 1,000 captures or enough to get some captures, but really just doesn't matter. So we're going to go 4th point in reconnaissance there. And that lets us get a little bit more information. Not that I really care one way or another, but it's nice to know. I think they'll have quite a bit more than that on subsequent days, but I really don't think 42,000 is that bad, and only 81 guns seems really, really low. So, I mean, if I put all my guns in, I'd have 217 to their 81, but obviously they're going to get more stuff on subsequent days, so we'll see how it goes. I might go ahead and try Brandy Station again, just to see if I can do a little bit better. But for now, I think that's good enough. You guys have a good one, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Well, I hope you guys have had as much fun as I've had. This has been a blast. I hope to see you back here for the next episode. You guys have a good one, and I'll see you later.